I see that someone wants to be a little vlogger, doesn't they? Huh? Well, you've come to the right place, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's yap. Don't take photos of my feet. You gotta pay me to see these beautiful dogs. No, they ain't beautiful, man. Aldwen Vlogging 101. Which, side note, by the way, I'm really fighting the urge to talk about wrestling, but let me start off this conversation between me and you. I'm stealing this idea from a YouTuber named Jeff Lubin. Shout out to the man himself. Thank you for letting me steal the idea. And for those of you that are new here and are wondering if I have the qualifications to talk about this topic, just check the channel out. I upload every day, ladies and gentlemen. How to actually vlog consistently. First off, I want to start off good news. This is a great news. I've tried my hand on different types of niches on YouTube, and what I found out is that vlogging is the best when it comes to self-expression, just because you can do anything. Whereas if you were doing like gaming or something, you're kind of tied down to games, and if you want to show more about yourself rather than, you know, whatever your niche is, it's hard to. But with this, you have the freedom of doing whatever you want. That's the good news. The bad news, you actually gotta start vlogging. You know that term, there's always that one person out there for you? It's kind of similar to the point that I'm gonna say. Having the freedom of vlogging literally anything that you want. Talk about anything that you're interested in. Literally anything that you're interested in. What are you interested in? No matter how boring your life is, because I get that that's like one of the biggest complaints, and I'll talk about that a little bit more later. One of the biggest complaints is that, oh, I'm just not interesting enough. You have something in you, 100%, that's interesting to someone in the world out there. Talk about it. Alright? For me, my little quirk or interest that I like to talk about here on the channel is wrestling. And for the people that aren't new to this channel, they already know that I talk about that consistently. It's just something that I'm interested in, and it makes me happy. It's something fun that I like to do once in a while, even though undoubtedly it doesn't get as many clicks as the other videos that I do. Just talk about anything that you're interested in. Vlogging is an art in itself, and it's self-expression. Make sure to self-express you. Talk about fishing, sports, Teletubbies. I'm sure someone will find some interest in that. Whatever you're interested in, talk about it, because there's definitely someone out there that will be interested in that too. Oh, Aldwen, my life isn't interesting. I don't do anything. Well, first, I don't know, maybe just take a walk outside. If you can't find stuff to talk about, vlog your day. Bring your camera around. Just, I don't know, talk to the camera. If you can't do that, do like little B-rolls. Let's see what I just did before I started talking about this. You could do a silent vlog. You could just do B-rolls where, you know, you set up the camera, walk past it, and use that as like, you know, like a little sequence. Make shots, make cool shots that you might find interesting. With that process, you'll probably find something to talk about. Just do something. And like I said, maybe just go for a 5-minute walk. Just don't overthink it. I used to do that too. I remember before I started vlogging, my biggest hurdle was me self-doubting. I was like, am I gonna have enough things to talk about? Am I interesting enough? Those things were going through my head. Well, 330 videos later, I think I'm doing just fine. So don't overthink it. Just start recording. That's all it is. Equipment. Oh, equipment. I don't have the equipment. I don't have the Casey Neistat Gorilla setup. I don't have a cool microphone setup. Well, bro, what the hell is this then? There's a term that a lot of film people, content creators, say. The best camera is the one that you have with you. What's something that you have with you all the time? Don't lie to me. You're a Gen Z millennial. Man, I know damn well you have your phone with you all the time. Whatever phone it is, if it's anything in the past 5 years, probably even the past 10 years, it's really good. Like I said, don't overthink it. If it can record 1080p, that's all you need. If you're trying to go into vlogging for the first time and you're like, I want 4K quality, 60 FPS, 120 FPS, I want the... That's your problem, man. I ain't gonna touch that. But what I'm saying is that just start with this. Because the cool thing about this is that you start doing it, you either go one way or the other. You like it and you want to make upgrades to your setup and then you get a lot of subscribers. Cool. Or you start off and then you realize that you hate it. Start off with this. If you have a phone, it's easy. It's free. And it doesn't hurt. There's no risk to it. But Aldwen, I'm scared, and I'm scared to record it. I shouldn't be clouding on this point, because I genuinely understand you. I'm still like that. I'm not the type of person to lug around my big Sony or we'll talk about that camera some other time. But I'm not the type of person that's comfortable walking around like Casey Neistat here in town and just record, like, you know, I'm not that comfortable at. If I have someone with me, sure, it's much easier for me to do that. So here's a little solution to that. This guy. How many times do you see someone recording with their phone in public? Plenty of times. It's not the biggest deal. It's kind of like a common thing now. So, and I guess if you're scared to really commit to the whole vlog thing in public and start talking to the camera in public, I'll give you an example. Let's say you're at a park, right? You're trying to show this part of the park that's really cool. I don't know, take a video of that, and then when you're editing, which there's a lot of free editing apps, so don't even worry about that, but I'm not gonna talk about that in this video. Record whatever you want to record. Cool shots, like I said, you know, just record as much as you can, whatever you think is cool. Once you're done recording, go home, put a voiceover over it. And this one hits a little bit home to me because I don't know, I'm not the most confident when it comes to vlogging in public, so I understand you, but there's ways to get around that. I don't use my phone, but for me, I use the DJI Action 3, ladies and gentlemen. And oddly enough, we are sponsored. No, I'm not sponsored. I'm kidding. I mean, if DJI wants to send me some cameras, I wouldn't mind it. But I'll give you an example. If I'm at the store, this is my camera right here. It is a Sony ZV-E10 with a Tamron 11-20mm lens. It's a big camera, so I'm not too comfortable lugging that around in store, right? So what I do is I use this guy. Not only is it underwater, but it's also really small, so I could just, you know, if I want to film like me walking, I could just hide it like this. Just because this is smaller doesn't mean you can't do the same thing with this. At Walmart or something, if it's just me, carry this around, like discreetly record, put this camera somewhere. It's really easy to hide, so it makes me less anxious when it comes to vlogging in public. But yeah, like I said, going back to that point one more time, you could do the same thing with a phone. Just do voiceovers. And for those of you that watch my vlogs, I don't really do this in public, you know? I just put music over it or talk over it or something. Now, I want to talk just a little bit about the technicalities and stuff. I did mention a little bit about editing. Plenty of editing softwares out there. CapCut's a huge one. For me, I use Sony Vegas, but if you're editing on your phone, CapCut. And you can also edit on CapCut on a computer too. So, I don't know, man. All I'm saying is that if you're a fan of my vlogs, if you're a big fan of Casey Neistat vlogs, this is in no way disrespect to Casey's vlogs at all, but his editing style and my editing style, you can easily do it on a free editing software. I don't do insane edits. Casey doesn't do insane edits. It really just comes down to your ideas and you make your voice heard. Make yourself heard, yeah. I do want to add as well that the first 100 vlogs, first 100, maybe even 200 vlogs are probably not going to be good. My first 100, 200 videos weren't good. It just comes down to repetition. You just have to keep doing the thing. The amount of thought, recording time, editing time, equipment setup time, everything. The amount of time that I put into this channel, I don't even know. I don't even want to know how much time I've put into this channel. And that's not a flex. I'm really just trying to illustrate this point that you just have to put in your reps. You just have to keep doing it, you know? Be patient with it. On top of doing the repetition, if you want to get better, and if you want to, you know, make this into something that you can do on the side, or potentially even your full-time job, I guess, obviously put in your reps, but every single rep that you do, you have to do something a little bit different and better than the last rep. Maybe putting a different style of music, different kind of edit, different font, maybe put in an extra 10 minutes into the edit, setting up the camera right. Yeah, I don't know, something different every single episode, every single vlog that you do something a little bit different, and I can guarantee you, after 100 vlogs, after 200 vlogs, maybe even shorter than that, you'll have a really good vlog. And in conclusion, my last point. If you're going into this with the sole intention of just trying to make a quick buck out of it, you should probably do something else. If you're just trying to make a quick buck and you're not going to have fun trying to do this, it's going to translate in the videos 100%. If you're not having fun, it'll translate into the videos and people will see that you're not having fun. So, you know, if you're not having fun making the videos, why would the audience have fun watching them? And I'm not sitting on a high horse here because I've had vlogs where I wasn't having fun making them. And it did translate to the vlog being boring. So everything that I said all falls under the umbrella of just have fun. You have to enjoy it. That's all it is, because otherwise it just won't pan out the way you want it to pan out. So that's enough yapping. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for watching. That was my little educational talk. Thank you for joining my TED Aldwen, or Aldwen Talks. There you go. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow with another vlog. See ya.